Understand these basic components to separate yourself and what society normalizes. Because this is the value I learned within myself these past 2 years, dropping out from college on chasing my own entrepreneur status. Yes, I haven't made crazy strides, but I've seen crazy strides within myself. I've known that I can manage a business. I learned what goes into a business. I learned what works, what doesn't work. I've learned from my mistakes. And guys, building a business from the ground up is going to be the hardest things. Try it for yourself. It's going to be the hardest things that you'll ever do. I guarantee it. But you know, these type of things is what's going to make you a man. This is what's going to make your character so much more reliable than the other person that wants to get that job of yours, or the other person that wants that fucking career of yours, or wants that business. You gotta shatter your fucking competitors every single time. You gotta separate yourself from what society normalizes. What does society normalize? First of all, first and foremost, most men our age, okay, I'm 20, right? I just turned 20. Most men in their teens, most men in their early 20s still don't have it figured out. They still don't know what they want to do in their life. There's a 1% that has it going for them, that knows what they want to do, that have things, that have strides, have money that they're making, know what they want to do, and created businesses. There's a few of them. But the people that don't, okay, they're stuck scrolling on TikTok, going out every single Saturday and Sunday, even Fridays, drinking till they get blacked out, wanting to hook up with that girl, even though that girl doesn't want you, and you know it in the back of your head, but you still go out and chase her because you know what? You still want to bust that nut, and then you get disappointed, you go home and you bust a nut yourself. I know how it is, okay? I was there at one point. But look, the true difference in what will make you, number one, a man, is you got to find your weaknesses. You got to implement ways to construct it. What is weighing you down, okay? If you're scrolling through TikTok, mindlessly set a time limit. Pay attention to your screen time. Know that you shouldn't be on that fucking app, because that app is going to put you on a pedestal for the rest of your life. You're going to grow addicted. That's where you're going to find your endorphins, your dopamine rush. And look, at the end of the day, we're all addicted to dopamine. You got to find real valuable things that you're going to put your dopamine in, okay? For example, what's one thing is maybe taking a nice bath in the morning. Okay, that right there is the first battle, the first mental battle that you're going to brush, you're going to bury every fucking day. And once you do that, I guarantee that's the first endorphin rush that you'll get, your first dopamine rush, and then that will put you on another place, and it'll put you in another clarity and mind state that you don't need TikTok. Or you find another thing, you fucking make your bed in the morning, you clean your room, you do something that's going to do and take your mind off of going in your phone, okay? Put your phone aside. You're addicted to that shit. I'm telling you, you're addicted to that shit. That shit right there, it is going to be the death of you. Once you find an addiction towards that, you're not going to come out unless you put your mind into it and fight every day to do it. To finally bury that shit. 18 to 25 is the years, or even earlier, is the years that you should be focusing on building yourself, your business, and your own career path. You shouldn't be focusing on what this bitch will think about you. You shouldn't be focusing on what that bitch will want you. Okay? Look, that things, they simultaneously happen themselves. It happens yourself when you put in the work as a man. You build your character. You become a valuable leader. You become a valuable asset in the market. That thing will come to you, okay? Because you will be respected. You will be an individual with integrity. And when women see that, they budge, okay? They just want you. I'm telling you, because this is from experience right here. I have not gotten as many girls as I gotten nowadays, okay? I've looked better in the past, and I get more women nowadays because I have built myself as a man. And I'm telling you this, not to burst my ego, but I'm telling you this because I worked for that shit, and that's not my main priority. These things just happen. They come. Obviously, some women won't want me, but fuck it. Another girl will want me. Who's next? Like that. Who's next? Come over here. Look, it's like that, okay? You got to put in the work as yourself as a man, and that should not be your main priority. If you're 18 to 25, yes, that's where your testosterone is up the roof. Yes, I'm not saying don't have sex. I'm not saying go do this. I'm saying your main priority should be yourself, your business. Look, once I learned that was not my main priority, once I learned that when I sit down and put in the work every fucking day, and I am building myself to that next level of a man that I should be, I learned more about myself. I learned my limits. I learned how to break them. I learned how to shatter them. and I'm still working to that every single day. Once you learn that, guys, you will become a valuable asset on the market. What market, you may ask? The market of making money. Okay, our time is short. As a man, what do you want? Every man wants status. It goes back to the old tribal ages. It goes back to men fighting in war. Okay, most men want that status. Most men want that medal. Most men want to be seen. They want to be higher than the other person behind them. They want to stand in front of the line. That's what a man should want. It's in our nature. It's testosterone rising up. And I'm telling you this, the only way you're going to get that is if you put in the work. You're not going to get that by just sitting in the ass and hoping and manifesting it, okay? I want this, so I'm going to get it. No, you got to fucking put the work in. I'm telling you. And if you don't want to listen to me right now, go back to this video and watch it again. And I know I will, because this is going to be the most valuable thing I put out there for myself in the future, because I know once I put that work in and I got to the point I want to be in my life, I keep saying, when I get to that point, change your vocabulary to know that you're going to get into that point. It's like whenever you're selling, okay? Whenever you're selling a product, you got to believe in that product that you're selling. You got to think that product that you're selling to that customer is going to be the best thing that they have in man's earth. It's going to change their life. And you got to think about yourself that certain way too, okay? When you talk about, okay, I want to chase this, I want to get this goal, I want to do that in my life, those things won't happen unless you sell yourself every day and tell yourself, you sell it to yourself, that you're going to accomplish that. You believe it with every living part of cell in your body. Once you believe that, I guarantee that your whole mindset will shift. You believe yourself a certain way. And number one, your integrity will change. How you look yourself, the outlook you present. And look, the way you present yourself is the way other people are going to perceive you. The way I want to present myself, look, guys, I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm a man that's going to chase my dreams, going to chase my goals and shatter them completely and utterly. I'm going to be the man of essence, the next best thing, because I look at myself that way. And once you tell yourself that you're going to be the man that can do what you set out to accomplish, and once you do accomplishment, it's a different dopamine within your mind. Okay, imagine making your first 10K a month. That right there is a different dopamine, because then you realize how you did that. You realize, oh shit, if I did that, I can be running on a 100K business, or I can run 100K in my account, and it's not as hard as it seems. You just got to put in the work, okay? Look, I'm telling myself this because I have not accomplished every single thing that I said to do. I say that I'm going to be a millionaire, whatever. That's not my main priority. My main priority is finding myself, is building myself as a character and accomplishing my goals and bringing a different outlook to my community. Another thing is identify your weaklings within your friend group. Okay, once you identify who the weakness is in your friend group, then you're going to realize what is holding you down as a person, because then again, you are who you surround yourself with. You got to make sure that you keep them accountable, and if you can't keep them accountable, then simply get rid of them. Because once you get rid of them, you're going to be able to grow so much more as a man. You'll create better habits for yourself, and you will learn what it is to have a good foundation of people in your circle. Look, when I went to Miami, Florida, I met young entrepreneurs. I met people with goals. I met people with experiences, and it made me realize that the bubble I have here in where I'm from is not much compared to where it is over there. Because I had met individuals that were literally racking 10Ks a month just through selling, teaching me their tactics, teaching me what they do. It made me realize the people I have in my circle don't want it bad enough. And what I got to do is I got to tell them. I'm like, hey, I got to keep them accountable. I'm like, hey, I met these people over here. And you know what made me realize? That you're not doing shit. I'm not doing shit. Okay, we can do way fucking more. And if you can't tell your friends that, and if they can't accept that as constructive criticism, then you got to find yourself some other friends, my man. You got to tell your friends, like, hey, you're fucking weakness to me. You're a weakness within yourself. What do you want to do with your life? Do you really want to be a bum? Or do you want to be a man with integrity? Do you want to have success? Do you want to accomplish your goals? Do you want to build something that's never been built before? You got to tell your friends that. And once you keep your peers more accountable, you make then realize who you are as a person. You tell yourself that you're a leader, you become a leader, and you make sure that you can keep them accountable, and you grow with them. You keep them in check, and you grow to the top. You tell them, hey, I'm giving you this. Here's a piece of cake. You want to join me? I have this other cake by the fucking end. You want the full cake or not? Tell them like that. And if not, well, I mean, you got to find yourself some other friends, my man. And look, I'm in a point in my life right now where I'm just trying to figure out who wants it as bad as I do. Okay? Once I do realize who wants it as bad as I do, I make sure that we both utilize what's across the market. We both become a valuable asset in the fucking market. And once we do that, we can accomplish some other things that have never been accomplished. I'm seriously telling you this. This is what I learned being an entrepreneur. And this is something that I've been trying to get better at too. Okay? I have a lot of things that I have not yet accomplished, but I guarantee I'm going to accomplish it in the future. Why? Because I put in the work. Okay, it's a Saturday fucking night. It's about to be 12 a.m. You know what motherfuckers are right now? They're fucking drinking their ass off. They're over there in the fucking club. They're hanging out with their friends. They do it every fucking weekend. And I tell my friends that's what they've been doing every fucking week. And you know how much time we're wasting doing that? If you stack up the time of what we do every single weekend, okay, that's hours of our time that we can be utilizing and putting it into a new skill and putting it into our business. You gotta find a fucking way, man. And I'm telling you right now, once you realize that after high school, it's not about the fucking parties, it's not about the fucking bitches, it's not about what is gonna make you fucking cool. Once you realize that it's way more, that your whole life is on the line, that your family, your future, everything that you've ever cared about is on the fucking line after high school. Once you realize that and make sure you utilize yourself as a valuable asset in the market, then things change. Okay, but things first start by noticing what is weighing you down as a person. What is weighing you down? How can you be better? Are you with me? Do you want to be on the top? Because I know I do. One of the reasons I make videos like this is maybe I find a person that wants it as bad as me and can join me, and we can both accomplish the best of the best in what we can achieve. And we both make sure to utilize our own selves, our own creative abilities to build a fucking business from the ground up. And once you do that, you're unstoppable. You're unfucking stoppable. Let's do it, man. I'll catch y'all motherfuckers on the top, because the bottom is already too crowded.